Yeah, I'm using OBS. For some reason, I unplugged my controller, and it like completely fucks with my stream. I don't know why disconnecting my controller and plugging it back in fucked with it. Oh shit, that was not bad. Oh wait.
Hello.
Hello.
Greetings.
Hello. Salutations, fellow racers.
Or if your career is progressing.
Is it though?
Somewhat. Let's leave here.
I mean, relatively speaking, ever since at the beginning of the year, like, I've done way more shit in 1 year than I thought I would ever be able to do, so there's that at least.
I'm gonna go looking for headphones real quick.
Headphones. Aren't headphones just head speakers? How come they don't call them head speakers? How come they call them headphones? Riddled me that, Batman. Okay. Why do they call them headphones and not head speakers? Seems kind of sus, not gonna lie.
That's actually a really good observation.
Yeah, but what if I'm not, what if I don't have my phone on me, and are they just speaking? Well, I'm not, when you're wearing headphones, you almost never plug them into your phone, unless they're like wireless, or you still have an audio jack.
Yeah.
But like, if you're plugging them into your computer, then they're just head speakers.
Yeah.
Bruh, I could have done so much shit in that time I spent playing F-Zero. I could have been doing literally anything else. But I decided to play it.
Oh my gosh, I'm live.
Oh, he's cooking. Oh my god, he's cooking! Oh my god! Oh my god! Dude. I can't even count on my fingers how many times I've done that. I can't even count on my fingers how many times I've done that. Oh my god. I gotta rewind the tape. I gotta know what that time was. I gotta rewind the tape.
Your stream is even more seconds behind than the Twitch ones I've seen, I think.
In Twitch?
Yeah.
Honestly, as long as I'm not lagging, then, yeah. I don't know why, but whenever I do Twitch, like, my entire, like, computer suffers for some reason. Even on, like, low settings. It just likes to use extra energy for no reason.
Like, everything I'm seeing on my iPad is in the future. Like in the past. No, yeah, in the past.
In the past?
So, yeah.
Hey, I appreciate the subscription, Viking. Very nice of you.
Yo!
That makes up for the one lost subscriber. And I think I might know who that is, unfortunately. Dude. Oh my god. If I actually managed to keep that.
I can't stand for clickbait on YouTube, man.
I was planning on not doing chapter 2, but after I don't know. It's been so long since I've done any other track, to be honest.
Nico's on that chapter 2 grind set. Good luck with chapter 5, boy Viking, whoever you are out there.
Yeah. Dude, you sound like you're in the ISS right now.
ISS?
Yeah, you sound like you're talking from the International Space Station.
iPad microphones will do that.
Oh, that's what they sound like.
Well, apparently.
I don't know if it's like, I don't know how to describe the sound, but it's like you're in a wall-suppressed room or something? I don't know. No, maybe like a bunker, and like the signal is shoddy.
It could be the cover on my iPad obscuring the microphone and making everything sound muffled.
Damn. Yeah, that's probably what it is. It might be a compression thing.
Yeah. When I was recording my line for the everything wrong with F-Zero GX video,
Yeah.
it was very hard to find time to record, and the people I live with would tell me, "Why don't you record off your iPad?" Like, I have a mic, I want to use it.
What do you use to record it?
Just a blue microphone off Amazon. I don't know what specific microphone it is, but it has like a little dial for
You mean the Yeti?
volume. I don't know. It's just a blue microphone.
That's the blue one that I have. I have a blue Yeti. That's like the most standard microphone there is.
I can go check. Hold on.
That's like the most standard mic that a lot of streamers have. Ooh, that could have been. I'm surprised I haven't dropped any frames this whole time. Pretty nice. Oh, why did... Oh my god, missing a chip boost
It's a
after...
5-time.
Dude, missing a chip boost after super just kills me. Kills me.
Yeah.
Kills me. I need like I need like a perfect run and like 3 supers to get the world record. Getting that's gonna take a fucked ton of time. That's gonna take a lot of time. I mean, I could do it with, if I had like a perfect run, I could do it with maybe one. Like, one is pretty much required. One super is like required, but 2 to 3, you might be able to get away with 2. 3 would be really nice. 3 would be really nice. Ah, fuck. How long did it take you to make that?
The video?
Yeah. Probably a minute, I would imagine.
Dude, that was 4 days, 5 days maybe of editing hell. Seriously.
Wow.
Yeah, VSDCs lag like hell. Seriously. Just be glad that you have your video editor that's paid for and probably doesn't lag as much and has a UI that is actually navigatable.
Yeah.
The timeline on VSDC is, as you say, dog watering.
Oh, so is it like a pre-program then?
Excuse me?
So is it like a free program you can just find online?
Yeah, VSDC is free. It's just, they don't allow you to use hardware acceleration. And I'm on discrete graphics. So you can imagine if it's not allowed to use your graphics card, then it's just going to be super slow.
Huh. Yeah, the hardware acceleration is honestly really nice, especially for like exporting projects. So nice. It honestly reduces the time by a lot, like a significant amount for the hardware acceleration.
It's like, I wouldn't mind if it took a long time to render, but gosh, like the preview and the UI is so badly optimized that it just, if you've got a long enough project, the editor itself is going to really chug and your precision will actually suffer.
Yeah, I think with a lot of editors nowadays, there's actually a feature that'll pre-render while you're editing,
Oh, wow.
and it'll make everything smooth for you. It will make everything smooth, but whatever you edit, so like, let's say the video is like 5 minutes long, like you pre-render it, so everything's smooth for those 5 minutes. But if you're editing like a 10-second clip, and you edit between like 3 minutes and 3 minutes and 10 seconds, if you edit in between those 10 seconds, you have to re-render. So if you make any changes,
And that makes everything shag.
You have to re-render every time you
Yeah.
make a change. But it's a really nice feature if you're like trying to actually edit it in a way that things are coherent. Because sometimes we
Yeah,
What's up?
I just wish VSDC didn't lag so much, like, in the editing process.
Yeah, I could definitely use a little bit more RAM to help with processing. And it would be nice to have like 32 gigabytes of RAM. Processing. I only have 16.
Well, thankfully, RAM is, like, the easiest thing to get for computer.
I have a laptop, but I'm like 90% sure. I'm like 90% sure it's actually not too hard to change it out. I changed out my M2 drives because I think one of my M2 drives like overloaded when I was trying to transfer some shit, and it completely died, and I literally couldn't even use Windows at all. Like, I didn't have a laptop for like, I couldn't use my laptop for like 2 or 3 weeks because I was trying to figure out what's wrong with it without replacing the laptop, and then I found out because my M2 drive is my hard drive, so I had to replace it. Got an M.2, which is like insanely good, and I have not had any problems with it at all since I've done it. It's good. But it's so easy to, it's so small, it's so easy to install, and it's so fast, it's crazy. It's crazy that it even exists.
I'm gonna boot up my GameCube and I'm gonna do every Grand Prix with Green Panther.
Every Grand Prix with Green, are you gonna record that?
No, I'm gonna do it on real hardware and I can't record.
Yeah, I can't, well, I guess if I use my GoPro, I could record it. But I don't think I want to cam I don't think I want to cam actual hardware. And I don't even have an original controller. I have a third-party controller. And I can use my wireless Xbox controller because I have a Bluetooth dongle for the Wii. But the latency is like half a second to a second, and I can't chip boost doing half a second to a second. It's like almost impossible. You basically have to be a prophet and know exactly where we're gonna be.
Oh, I can imagine.
I think I managed a sub 40. I have a sub 40 on actual hardware, so there's at least that. But like CTT, out of the question. Like anything, any track that requires like actual controls, out of the fucking question. Snaking maybe, but snaking pretty much requires like perfect latency.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I play with first-party GameCube controller on a first-party GameCube, so I've got the real experience.
and I don't have a good TV setup. I feel like
Yeah.
I feel like I'd be able to use my Bluetooth dongle if my TV. If the translation between my TV, well, the Wii and the TV, I think that might add some latency to it. I don't know. There is a gaming mode for my TV, but it kind of feels like it doesn't really do anything. I feel like I would need like an actual gaming TV that's meant to be gamed on in order for the latency to be reduced.
Yeah, I'm not sure my TV is specifically for gaming, but it's like a Samsung 720 TV, and it's pretty good actually. I don't really feel any lag when I'm playing, so. The only thing is the visuals are a little fuzzy since it's a newer TV, it's not a CRT, but still.
Yeah. Well, I've heard CRTs is like the best thing you can use for playing. Because it's basically perfect. Like a perfect experience.
Yeah, because it was made for that analog scene.
But
like, newer TVs aren't really made for analog input.
But widescreen though.
Eh?
It's good, dude. GameCube can run 1080i, I think, or 720i. Something like that.
They can run... GameCube...
I know it can do 720.
This doesn't feel like 720. It feels like 480, I think.
I think
Unless
it's the Wii. I think it's the Wii that
4x3.
does 1080i. I think that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Because I know that's
I'm on a...
720.
I'm on a real GameCube, and the GameCube must have supported widescreen, but I don't think it supported modern TVs like we have today. Because like the pixel formatting is completely different, I think, right?
I think so, unfortunately.
Yeah. Like LCD, I don't think.
Dude, that was like the worst experience when I played F-Zero GX for the first time in like... Okay, this was like back...
Wow.
This was like back in... So my parents had like a giant, like those old 50 and 5-inch TVs that were like box TVs from like the late 90s, early 2000s. So it was like a 55-inch, but this motherfucker was like huge. Like you needed at least 2 people to carry this TV, and like you needed 2 buff people to carry this TV. So like when we finally replaced that old thing, and we put in a widescreen TV, like that was a game changer, man. Like we had a TV from like 2002 or 3, and then we got one in like 2013, 2014, and we got like a 65-inch like 4K TV, and my parents were out of town for the weekend, and so it's like, oh shit, like I think I'll plug in my old GameCube and play some F-Zero, because I think that was when like Xbox 360 was like the shit. 2013 that was when Xbox 360 was the shit. But I was feeling nostalgic about GameCube, and I was like, I want to play some F-Zero. And then I tried playing it on my parents' the living room TV, and the latency was like a whole second. It was literally impossible to play. And I was like, what's wrong? I didn't really understand the concept of like hardware playing on like certain TVs. I just understood that if you plugged it into like a TV, it should just work. But it was really bad. Really bad.
Yeah, thankfully I'm blessed and my GameCube still works pretty well, even though this is an LCD TV.
Yeah. I think the problem I had with my original GameCube is that I don't know if it was like the lid itself or some mechanism in the lid, but like I had to have like a 5 or 10 pound weight on top of the closer so that the disc would actually run inside the case.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, my Wii actually has an issue where the disc motor just won't go, so
yeah, sometimes
ironically it's my GameCube that's still chugging.
Sometimes that happens.
And is working well. It's ironic that it's the older console that's working better.
Oh my god, that was a good run! What the fuck? Bruh. If we could have gotten like 17 to the top of the hill, we would have been fucking booking it.
Oh man, almost the Sand Ocean.
Sand Ocean. Are you gonna try to prove me, like, are you gonna try to prove me a fraud?
What do you mean?
By using Green Panther to prove he sucks?
I just want to see how hard it is, because I never played this car.
Dude, Green Panther plays literally nothing like any other character. Like, he has a lot of weight, but he feels like a low class. But by how he plays,
yeah,
even though he's super heavy, his turning is
a low
awkward.
turn pin. That's the thing.
He's definitely the most unique in terms of playstyle.
Yeah. Funny, some cars with a D grip are like D in the sense that they can't really turn, and then others are D in the sense that just they suffer from a little bit of traction, but otherwise are fine. And Deathborn is just like neither of those. He just is good. Green Panther feels like Dark Schneider if Dark Schneider had better grip and less powerful booster. Oh, dude, the Xbox 360 is easier to emulate now.
Yeah, that's what I've heard, is so you can like play stuff on Open, but they removed it from the Xbox store or something. Like, you can't get it regularly, you have to be in developer mode to actually play the Open now. It sucks. But,
Oh, and then the Xbox 360, like, on PC is emulatable now.
oh, Xbox 360 on PC is emulatable?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
In fact, you remember that, maybe that Sonic Riders game that had the Kinect controls? Oh crap, I forgot to restart. I got 8th place in Sandoshan.
Dude, why would I play Sonic Riders when Sonic Boom is the best Sonic game?
Oh god.
Dude, have you seen the advanced tech in Sonic Boom? Have you seen the advanced tech?
I have not.
It's
I have
so
not.
good. You can skip entire levels.
Sonic design looks so bad in Sonic Boom. I swear. Don't at me. It's just his forehead. What is going on with it? Yeah, his forehead is way too big. I'm not even mad about the blue arms. It's just his
So like
forehead,
Jimmy
man.
Neutron big, or
Jimmy Neutron looks better than Sonic Boom. You can quote me on that.
dude, I wonder what Jimmy's brain looks like in his head. Like, is it just like an ice cream cone in his head?
It must be tall. Man, Jimmy Neutron was genuinely a good show, like straight up.
It was, but it's literally never talked about ever. It only gets it's only a meme. It's only a meme show now.
Yeah.
There was just there's a lot of wacky shit in that show. And don't get me wrong, I watched like as a kid, I basically watched every episode / special. The Power Hour, the movies, the 30 minute to hour long specials.
The Timmy Turner crossovers though, that was really cool.
Yeah, the Power Hour.
So creatively inspired. Because you had the whole episode that happened in 2D, the whole episode that happened in 3D, and then the episode that was kind of a mix of the two.
Yeah.
Brilliant television right there.
It's honestly crazy that they haven't done anything like that really since.
Yeah.
It's really cool. Alright. Thanks for stopping by, Viking. I hope you have a good rest of your night, morning.
Good luck with chapter 5, dude.
Yeah.
That was the last chapter I was ever able to do, by the way.
Okay.
I feel your pain, but eventually you will get over that hill, and it will feel amazing, I swear.
Yeah. You can do chapter 5. It just takes practice.
Yeah.
Just like
I was
everything.
in my aunt's apartment, the condo, sorry, where I originally beat it. And I was like, oh, I have such good memories of this place. This is where I beat it.
Yeah. I'm trying to remember. I think there was only like 3 or 4 chapters I could not beat on very hard as a kid. But I think I managed
Really?
I managed to beat like 5
Dude,
or
I
6 out of 9.
I
It
was
took
in
a
my
minute.
late teens
It took a
when I
minute.
even knew. I was in my late teens when I even knew there was a very hard in the story. Because I just didn't touch the harder difficulties of the story. I thought once I did normal, that was it. Like, I didn't think hard mode would unlock anything. I was stupid.
I didn't even know there was an AX until I was like a full-grown adult. That shit blew my mind.
Oh,
That shit honestly blew my mind. Like
Dang. Yeah.
when I found out that there was an AX mode, I was like, I have to play this game like literally right now.
Yeah. Did you ever emulate it?
No, it was the original hardware still. I don't think I started.
No,
I didn't
I
start.
meant, did you ever emulate AX? Because it's emulatable now.
AX? Oh, I haven't played AX. I haven't played like the OG AX.
I recommend it. Like, don't go out of your way to find a arcade machine,
Yeah, the
but
ports-
like, try it out on Dolphin because the controls and physics are interesting. They're different.
That's what I've been
Like,
told.
it's all about. It's like F-Zero Drift, kind of. It's the best way I can describe it because there's more of an emphasis on drifting.
Just based on people playing it. I'm honestly really glad that did not end up being the main game. Like,
Yeah, me too.
I'm really glad. Could you imagine, bro? Like, every max speed record would have been maxed out like immediately in like the first like 5 years. The first 5 years, every category would have been maxed out immediately because T-Drift.
Oh yeah.
T-Drift would have just swallowed the game immediately. Never would have had
Yeah.
a chance. I always wanted to do T-Drift.
Drinking swallowed the game though, so.
And the console version just feels so much more responsive. Not that the arcade version doesn't, but it's just feels like you have a lot more freedom on a controller.
Yeah. I've personally played AX with both wheel and stick, and it's easier with stick, even. It's funny. You do have to do your keybinds a little weird, though, in order to play comfortably, in my opinion.
I bet on a controller, AX would be pretty fun.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously you want the full experience. There is an arcade cabinet in my state, and I can drive there.
Really?
Yeah, I can get there in about 6.5, 7 hours.
Really? Where is it?
It's in Florida.
Right, like, so, like, where is it?
Well, it's like south of Tampa, but it's near where,
Really?
it's actually near where one of my friends lives.
Really?
Yeah, and on Google Maps, there's actually a picture of it on Google Maps.
Oh wow.
So like, you
Isn't
know,
there?
well, you know how
Is it that arcade that's by the port?
What's up?
Is it that arcade that's in the port?
Maybe? It's a deluxe. It's a deluxe cabinet. As far
Yeah.
as I know. And yeah, like you know how when you like click on a place in Google Maps and it brings up the reviews and the pictures. If you go through the pictures, I definitely remember there being a picture of it in the pictures. But that was like 2 or 3 years ago, so maybe it's not there anymore. I hope it's still there. Maybe not.
Wasn't there a hurricane that hit that place like this year or last year?
There was actually, but it's it's pretty far inland, so I would imagine it didn't do that much damage. And as far as I know, the business is still in business. So
Is it the Kidstar Park in Port Charlotte?
Yeah, it is.
That's the only one still active in Florida right now, dude.
Are you serious?
Yeah. The ones in Orlando are completely kaput. They're like in private ownership now.
Jesus Christ. I might have to go there. I'm honestly kind of shocked I have not gone to Port Charlotte yet to do that.
Man, the map of AX machines in the US is so depressing. There's one in Washington, D.C., or Maryland, I think. There's one in Indiana. There's one in Chicago, 2 in Wisconsin, 1 in Michigan.
Wait, 1 in Chicago?
2 in Nevada, and 1 in California.
Wait, is it in Chicago? Chicago?
Yeah, Chicago, I think.
Is it in the downtown area?
It's apparently in the part of Chicago, like LaGrange, near the Brookfield Zoo.
Ooh. I'm going to Chicago in 2 weeks.
Oh, cool. So no idea if it's still there, but it's called the Galloping Ghost Arcade.
You should DM me. You should DM me that. Just so I remember. Hey, wait. So it's like wait, it's Galloping what?
Galloping Ghost Arcade.
Ooh, that's a cool name.
I sent you the map of like current locations. I still find it so funny that there is allegedly a surviving AX machine in my motherland, Venezuela. That's, of all places in South America, it's the completely broken, almost communist country. So sad.
Sorry. Dude, if we managed to get like 2 supers in the first half of the course, like I would lose my shit. That's why I lost my shit the first time, because I got 2 supers halfway into the run. Ugh. Oh god, that's so rare.
Is it hard to wipe after that happens?
Hey, what?
Is it hard to wipe after that happens?
It's painful when you die.
I meant, is it hard to wipe when you lose your shit?
Fuck, dude. I get to go to the bathroom.
Alright, I'm starting Sapphire Cup. I managed to beat Ruby. Green Panther's not too unplayable. It just suffers from low speed, but other than that, once you got boosting, it survives. It's not like some of the other cars.
I'm gonna do like 10 more tries and then call it a night.
Alright.
I do have work in the morning, unfortunately.
Green Panther's not doing so hot on Sapphire. Just highway's hard.
Yeah, not a lot of boosters on Chapter 12 Emerald. He does a lot, he does really good when there's boosters.
I guess I could lower the machine
Well,
setting a
Zipper
little
is my
bit.
bad.
I'm actually a bit surprised he didn't do better on Drift Highway. He's got 0.7 acceleration and the best speed for that acceleration too.
Oh, I hit the wall, fuck.
You hit the wall, that's funny. Dude, his top speed drops off so much at 70%. Good grief.
Oh, no MTS. Dude, I
This
really
is
look
top
forward.
speed.
I really look forward to Chicago now. More than I was before. Is it a deluxe or regular?
No idea. It should be equivalent though.
Does it say when it was last updated?
I could go check in a second, but I'm racing right now.
Fun fact, you didn't hear this from me, but I actually bought my car in Ford Charlotte, but I didn't know about the arcade cabinet until like half a year later.
Okay. Lap 3 boost, here we go! First place.
Alright!
That took skill. It always does.
Bro, Drift Highway is literally the hardest to get first place on.
Yeah. The rest of Sapphire's kind of smooth sailing after Drift Highway, to be honest. Especially Arrow Dive. I love Arrow Dive.
Yeah, Aerodive's pretty iconic.
Any track that's just flat and has a place to dive is good in this game.
Any dive map is honestly immediately a B or an A tier.
Yeah.
Ordeal, ADS, fucking.
Oh yeah. Ordeal is peak.
Dude, Ordeal has like 3
Multi-flex,
dives, man.
too.
That shit has like 3 dives in it. 4 dives, technically. 4 or 5 dives. Fuck, shit slaps.
The current record for Green Panther is on Chapter 2.
I don't think there is a time.
You
I
should
would
set
have to.
one.
I would have to check the spreadsheet, but I don't think there's a time for Green Panther on Chapter 2. I think there might be one actually. Ooh! Oh no, that was a late MTB. That was a late MTB.
This game honestly needs like just one more Grand Prix, honestly.
One more would be nice.
Because
If they remastered this game, they would add like one more track, one more cup, 1 or 2 more cups would be nice. Honestly, if I'm being honest with myself, I'd rather have the anime characters and machines than more forces. I'd rather have the anime characters
same.
and machines than the forces.
Same.
The game would just
I
feel
love
so
Dragon
much more
Ball so
complete.
much. I don't even know why I love Ryu, because when I first learned about the anime, I was like, oh, but they added a new protagonist. This kind of sucks. But when I actually saw him and I got to know him and his art and his character arc, it just really resonated with me for some reason.
Oh, I hit the wall. That shit was looking good.
Arrow Dive was easy.
I hope it was.
Got a huge lead. But of course, I mean, MC is such an equalizer in this game. Or, well, it's a
Dude,
game
Green
changer, I
Land
guess.
feels like a really good, like, it's not easy, but it's not hard. It's not, like, super hard either. Green Plant definitely feels like it's challenging, but doable, you know?
You mean the car itself?
No, yeah, the track. Right? The Mobius race.
Yeah. Oh, I'm on that right now. It's yeah,
It's
one
challenging,
of those.
but doable.
The challenging part is like the jank and the way the energy strips are placed. Other
Yeah.
than that, it's a pretty simple track, actually.
Yeah, Serial Gaps is like should not be in it should not be in Sapphire. It is deceptively hard. It is way harder than it should be for its difficulty.
Yeah, I remember when I first got to Serial Gaps, I'm like, what is this? But I eventually adapted to it by just adopting a, right, not going to try to get first place, just going to try to survive mindset. But nowadays, I know the track well enough that I can just, alright, I got this.
If you can get the skip and the jump, like it's free. Honestly, it's free.
Yeah, I don't go for the skip, personally. I just kind of go for cutting the corner a little bit with the jump plate. But, the one track in the game I will say is genuinely unwinnable is Slimline Flip.
I don't think so.
It's-
Considering somebody who's been it with every character on Master.
People have first place Slimline Flips with every character? I'm surprised.
Yeah, I think it was Zeroken. I think. think it might be Lunacy. Could be wrong.
Queen Meteor tried to steal my win.
I don't think you could get a win on Cylinder Wave with every character. Maybe. Could be wrong.
You don't think? Don't tempt me.
Well, I mean, you can do it. I'm never gonna do it. I only play
Honestly,
Cylinder Wave because I have to.
I'm about to play Emerald with Green Transfer, so we'll see. It's hard to do because of the cylinder, but if you memorize the zipper location, it's pretty doable.
Ooh. Yeah.
That must be shift boosting in a nutshell. You go, oh crap.
Yeah, it's like you're doing good, and then it can end like
Yeah.
in a millisecond. Your entire run ends like you're like 20 seconds in, you're having the time of your life, and then literally half a second later.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Remind me never to challenge you on CTT ever again, because we can never finish, because you always go for the shift boost.
Yeah, imagine that shit online. Like half the lobby wouldn't even finish this, so they would just be going for shift. Unless you had guardrails, then CTT would get interesting. Bumpers. They add bumpers for like new players. So every track has guardrails.
Yeah, that could be cool. That could be cool. I feel like F-Zero GX specifically feels more like a fighting game than a racing game, if that makes sense.
I would agree, but like, there's comparison. It's more of comparisons than it is like in actuality. In actuality, you're just racing the course. You're not really racing people. You're just racing the course. The people kind of just get in the way.
Like, it's like a fighting game in that there is theoretically a best character to pick, and if you learn the text of that character, you're golden, right?
Yeah.
And it's like a fighting game in the sense that every character plays super uniquely and deals with each other super uniquely.
Yeah.
And like, yeah, it's just very fighting game-like. So, like, when you put it into an online context, I don't think it could work the same way Mario Kart 8 does, where you just go in an online lobby and you have fun. To have fun in multiplayer in F-Zero GX, all the players have to have at least some baseline of a skill level. Yeah, they have to have some baseline of a skill level.
Skill-based matchmaking.
Woo. The last race went smoothly. No issues.
Okay, that was unexpected.
Long pipe was good.
Long pipe, possibly the most free track in the game.
Oh, so?
You can easily win with every character on that track.
Yeah, I guess it's pretty generous with the zippers, but it's one of those energy... Ah, crap. My MCS killed me on serial gaps.
Really?
I lost too much speed from it, yeah. Oh, this is a bad start. Ooh. Oh, crap.
Oh my god. Fucking turn 3.
Okay, I'm on my last life.
Turn 3 ate my ass.
Thank you.
Not the way I wanted it. trying to think of what other tech is like actually free. Aerodive is honestly kind of free. Just because.
Oh, that's it. Game over.
Oh no, ADS is free for sure. Every character is free.
Alright, I'm gonna assume Serial Gap would have been easy with Green Panther, because it's not that hard. But, yeah, I did some stupid maneuvers and I ended up dying. Alright, fill it or not. Let's see if it's hard or not.
Yeah, Green Panther on Serial Gaps is actually a lot harder. It's definitely harder. For Green Panther specifically. It's because it's turning, the way he turns is awkward. You need more maneuverability with him.
Maneuverability wasn't really an issue, it was just I made stupid decisions. I felt in control otherwise. Well, that, and I'm kind of used to... I'm used to Dark Schneider a lot, so I can deal with low agility cars, so... But Green Panther being a good agility car makes it that much easier, if that makes sense.
Yeah, what about it?
Like, because I know how to deal with low agility, Green Panther being high agility makes it easier for me, if that makes sense.
He kind of feels low agility, to be honest, because he... Like, when you try to do a quick turn with him,
but
you can't really do a quick turn with him, it just feels awkward.
Really?
I mean, it does work, but it's like, it doesn't feel intuitive.
Yeah, kind of. I can see what you mean. You might like him better in...
Unleashed is fun. Unleashed is fun, and G Extreme, like, he is the most broken character in the worst way possible. Like, in G Extreme, like, oh my god, it's like, it's terrible. But if you can actually use him, he is fucking OP. Like, not bad Shark OP, but in terms of the regular roster, he's pretty OP. But then again, Night Thunder is pretty damn good in G Extreme. Like...
Yeah. I haven't played G Extreme.
But his grip is so terrible that it's like, he's basically, loose cannon, glass cannon.
You might enjoy Green Panther in TV Plus, if I'm being honest. Because, I buffed the NCS, I think, and, also the booster, and the top speed is higher. The acceleration took a hit, though, so yeah. He's probably somewhere in mid-tier, but pretty balanced, I would say.
Yeah, if he had, like, this is just vanilla, but, like, if he had, like, 20, 25 more top speed in vanilla, he would probably be, like, A-tier, honestly. He has a lot of fun.
For his current acceleration, I don't know what top speed would be good for his current acceleration. Certainly, let's say we dropped him down to something like 0.5. Actually, okay, so his CV plus acceleration is 0.52. To be top tier, he needs to be at least 1100, I think. And he'd need to have good MCS, everything else. So Fast Start is like 0.5 acceleration and 1109, so... Fast Shark, by the way, is like, I realized it's on CTT, it's the second best car.
Bro, the game just took my vehicle and fucking yeeted me.
It does that sometimes.
Dude, the game just yeeted me off the course. Bullshit! I was having a good run! Oh, wow. That's unfortunate. Yeah. And Ninth Thunder would be an A tier character if he didn't have dog, water, rip. He's literally unplayable in my opinion. Like he's maybe not like unplayable, like but like one step above unplayable.
Yeah, it's so too sluggish in normal turning and way too wild. That's a ridiculously bad combo.
But it's boost though.
Not even his booster is good. His booster is really mediocre.
Boost and MTS though.
Nah, neither of those are really good in vanilla either.
Nah, his boost is hard.
No, it really doesn't.
That's like saying
mediocre.
Linda Rita doesn't have a good boost. He definitely has a good boost.
Twin Marita has a great boost because it's actually up there in strength. Like, most of the cars in the game have boost strengths in like the 13s, which is actually a D. And the only thing that could change is the duration. Yeah. Like Hyperspeeder, for example. Hyperspeeder does have a good booster.
Feels mediocre, but maybe that's just might be. I don't think it's bad, but it feels like a B. It feels like a B booster.
Yeah, it's a stated C grade, so if anything, B is stronger than C. So there you go. It's too good for what it says it is.
He's definitely the best, like, beginner-friendly machine.
Yeah, that and D plus.
Turning's pretty tight. High top speed, decent boost, like, you can basically win all the cups with them.
Honestly, the one thing Green Panther's probably missing is strength. The strength is a little weak.
He has a good body, though.
Well, the strength. If the strength were stronger, he would have a better MCS, and he would have a better feeling grip, quick turn, too.
Yeah, if Green Panther was able, if his strength was like slightly better, oh man, that would be crazy.
Yeah, I encourage you to try him out in CV Plus and do some runs maybe with it if you like.
I could certainly give it a shot.
Alright, I'm on double branches right now. I've managed to get first place in Cylinder Knot by a pretty nice lead.
Yeah. Definitely.
That was the one that you said was hard, right? Or were you talking about Cylinder Wave on AX Cup?
Anything that doesn't have, like, zippers, he kind of struggles.
Green Panther really likes dash blades because of the high duration, but otherwise it just... the strength itself isn't up there. And that could be intentional. I suspect a lot of the boost strengths are low simply because they calculated what would it take to get this machine to 15K, but they didn't take into account like what actually makes a booster good or not. So a lot of the boosters just lie.
Yeah. Unfortunately.
Like, the only A booster that is actually A is Twin Narita.
That makes sense. I mean, he has terrible body, like great boost, and turning,
and then
kind of.
All the B boosters are either too weak or too strong to be B.
That is an interesting one. Yeah, it kind of sucks that I like Whitecap, but she is like below average, so it's like I can't really use her. Even though she's like top 5 funnest characters. Same with Leon.
I'm actually developing a GT version of White Cat. for my mod since it looks like Chemical might be taking a look at the Super Machine. So
Super White Cat?
yeah, I'm gonna ask Chemical at some point if if he ends up giving me the Blue Falcon, I'll ask him about if he has any intentions of making the other Super Machine since they're. I mean, you can imagine they'd be quick edits, right? Just add a spoiler, add a fin, and you're done.
Yeah.
But heck, I could even provide like the base texture for him. But
hey, just copy and paste Dr. Stewart's wing and call it a day.
nah, it has to be a triangular wing.
Huh. I wonder how he gets it so that he doesn't like get errors and shit. I wonder how. I would love to know how he did all that.
He has his own script in Blender that exports the model as CMA, and then he knows how to format the model so that it has the correct texture and everything. That's in everything. I've asked him if he can document any of that, and he hasn't gotten back to me, but yeah. It just... we really need his knowledge for, like, the whole community, because I feel like if more people knew what he knew how to do, we would see a lot more custom cars. Like, me personally, I want to make a maximum velocity mod at some point, you know?
So what's he pretty dope?
I'm on half pipe now.
At least we got the anime characters. I'm honestly pretty okay with that.
Yeah.
Like, Hybrid, I think it was like the last piece of that puzzle.
Yeah. It feels really nice in CD. CD Plus, not so much. It's because of the speed scaling. I haven't really tested Hyper Death Anchor in CD. I wonder what kind of time it can get on CTT.
Would be interesting. I feel like if you, I feel if you play almost perfectly, you could definitely get a sub 2 with vanilla anchor. But who really wants to do
With
that?
or without shift boost?
No, with shift boost. You can get a sub 2.
Oh.
It's with
It can't shift boost to save its life. It's way too thin.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely there. Oh my god, I forgot to MT boost. Oh.
Hey, cagado. Hey, cagado. Black Bull, who told you you could pass me? You're not allowed to do that.
Hyperbole.
Oh gosh, could you imagine? I will say this. Red Bull is basically Black Bull GT, if you can think about it.
Wait, is Black Bull, like, is Red Bull just like a prototype version of Black Bull? Or I'm assuming it's a copy paste.
Red Bull is a mass-produced heavyweight car used by Dark Million in the anime, and we can assume it's therefore. It's funny. Its stats are superior to Black Bull's, but it's played as a inferior Black Bull. It's funny.
I did not know that, actually.
I don't know how long ago he said it, but Amon Carnival says no record. But yeah, You probably remember this, but Berserker, or Captain Falcon, uses it to go undercover. And somehow he got the Blue Falcon camouflage as the Red Bull.
What?
Yeah. When Captain Falcon is when Berserker is revealing himself as Captain Falcon, the Red Bull just melts away and turns into the Blue Falcon. It was camouflaged the whole time, apparently.
I don't remember that.
Yeah. I haven't watched the anime in a while either, so I didn't remember that until I saw the gif of it, to be honest.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude, we need like a Terminator Black Bolt version. It's just the boss. He's like the boss of Black Shadow. It's like you beat Black Shadow and then you beat Terminator Black Shadow and then you beat Dark Schneider.
Man, I wonder if it's possible to ROM hack Climax. I would love to see Dark Schneider in Climax.
Yeah,
Like, make fight for it and everything.
Unfortunately, I think Dark Schneider might be only like a GX thing. I don't see him coming back as a reoccurring character.
Yeah. Realistically, he came out in GX, and Nintendo won't acknowledge GX, and he was more of a one-off character, but gosh, what a cool one-off character to have.
I'd rather have him be a recurring villain than Black Shadow, but Black Shadow does have appeal. He has a lot more appeal than Dark Schneider, I feel like.
I can see how a Black Shadow fan might feel upset that, like, Deathborn made Black Shadow look like it's dumb, but I also think that's cool storytelling, personally. What upset me in the anime was that Deathborn was just an alternate form of Black Shadow that was barely used.
Multiple, like, you imagine a clone of every single F-Zero character.
Yeah.
Blood
I
Falcon.
actually really wish.
Blood Falcon.
Imagine.
Like Jody.
Imagine if they did put the Dark Schneider and the Fat Shark in the anime. That would have helped the character preservation so much because it would have given a precedent for Nintendo reusing the characters, you know? Beyond just the appearance. I'm wondering if it costs any licensing fees to have Dark Schneider, Deathborn at all in the anime.
I would assume not. He was barely even a character.
Yeah, he only showed up toward the end in a few episodes. And all his appearances were kind of pointless, too.
Yeah. He's like... he looked cool, but he didn't do jack shit.
He didn't even say anything.
He does say something. He does say something. Because I remember watching that show. I think I was like 30, 35 episodes in this show, and I was like, is Dark Schneider ever gonna say anything? And he actually does say something towards the end of the show. He does say something to Black Bolt.
I think
he might have like. I think he only has like 5 or 6 lines or something.
I only got second place in our deal.
No.
I don't know if it was top of my game.
Fraudulent.
Yeah, sorry.
He's got that weight. He's got a good dive with that weight. Maneuvering around the sharp corners is tough though. Maneuvering around sharp corners is tough with GP.
One thing the anime really got right is they really fleshed out Antonio Guster better. Because, like, before, it was just, like, Samurai Goro randomly betrayed Antonio Guster for seemingly no reason. But in the anime, it's like Antonio Guster was throwing too many grenades. So Goro finally got mad at Guster and turned his back on him, and that's why he wants revenge. That's a much better backstory in my opinion. Like, is Goro actually had a good reason to turn his back on him, you know?
Sure. Yeah, Goro is more... He's like... He's kind of neutral in the anime, but he feels good. Like, he is a good character, but he can backstab if he has to.
He's definitely...
He's like 70%
neutral.
good, 30% bad.
Well, I mean, he's still a thief at the end of the day, but he never kills anyone. He's more like a Robin Hood, if that makes sense.
I don't know. I mean, I mostly agree with that, but I don't, like, fully agree with that. I don't think that's the right analogy. That's close enough.
I think he might be inspired by Goemon, a Japanese mythological / historical thief.
I wonder how much money you have to pay Pico to kill somebody. Like 10
Oh
grand.
god.
Like 10 grand. No, well, maybe in the F-Zero.
Yeah, just $1.
Maybe in the F-Zero universe, it's like 100.
Honestly, I think Pico would be one of those cheap hitmen who's just in it for the fun.
Dude, he, like, doesn't miss. He probably gets paid hella money. He doesn't miss. The only reason he missed Captain Falcon is because Falcon, like, he knew somehow. He just knew. I love how people just gloss over the fact, like, he was supposed to get shot by Pio and just somehow knew he was aiming at him. From, like, 1,000 feet away. Or, like, even probably more, probably, like, 2 miles away. Kind of like, oh, you've never seen Breaking Bad, but there's a famous scene in Breaking Bad where, like, the main mob, he's not a mob, it's not a mob, but the guy who's in charge of the meth operation, he's walking to a car. Yes, he's walking to his car and in a garage, and he stops and he just turns around. And the car had an explosive device on it, but he didn't know. Because he was like at a meeting or something. And
that's funny.
He's like walking towards the car. He just stops. He just stares out. He just stares for like a good 30 seconds. And just walks away. And Walter, the main guy in the show, Walter, he gets pissed. He's like, I was supposed to blow your ass up. Dude, that show's good, by the way. That's like the GX of shows. F-Zero GX. It's like hardcore. It's always engaging. There's always shit going on in that show. Ooh.
Yeah, it's just I kind of wish they could have made Pico a henchman, and they could have kept Octoman neutral, I feel like.
Yeah, like Pico
probably would have...
The main thing going against Pico, he has like no personality. He just shoots people.
Yeah, they kind of underplayed him in GX for an OG character. In GX, he's kind of like, you can see he's got that crazy, insane side to him. You know?
Yeah. He's one of the most least interesting characters. Like, Dr. Seward's kind of boring, but he's got a drip. and you can relate to him, and he's like a pretty good pilot. So it's like,
Ryu?
no, Dr. Stewart. Dr. Stewart,
Ah.
it's like, he's definitely, he's got a lot more personality than other characters, even though on the surface he's kind of boring.
Yeah. I've got an A-class booster. I beg to differ. I've played you before, mister. Your car sucks.
Goro has a lot of personality, like, he could definitely be a Smash character, for sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, he would be a really good representation. Even though he's a sword character, obviously I would pick human character, but, Octoman, lots of great characters. I don't know, like, 2/3 of the cast like a great personality.
Yeah.
I'd say the best. I'd say the best personalities would be the Arrows. They like the best characters besides Falcon.
Oh, yeah, their episodes are pretty nice. I like Mr. Zero's design in Climax the most, actually. She's really cute there.
Alright, I'm going to stop. I'm gonna stop there.
Yeah, too much failure for one night. It's been nice talking.
Yeah, it is. I gotta pull up the characters again.
What characters?
GX. Oh wait. Oh wait. I should just look up F-Zero characters. Zero. The Federation, like every character of the Federation is honestly pretty cool.
From the Federation?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gustra honestly is pretty. He's honestly kind of bland, but I've always had a soft spot for him.
I'm kind of sad that they took Tanaka from being a mechanic to a
He seems like more of a pencil pusher.
incompetent manager.
He definitely seems more like a pencil pusher type of guy.
They also took away his crush on Jodie, which I felt was a big part of his character that they should have used, you know?
It's kind of disturbing how many people. It's kind of disturbing how many people talk about Jodie and Captain Falcon.
Oh,
It's
yeah. I know that in GX they're not related, but I can't think of them as not siblings anymore. It's my headcanon now. So
when you watch the anime, like, it makes so much sense. I was like, oh shit.
yeah.
Oh.
I wish they would have made it clear how he survived the explosion when he was Andy.
Oh wait, I'm still streaming.